Hello everyone, welcome to my channel, to Dave McBills, and it's nearly the weekend again. Can't believe Friday has come along. Today I'm doing a bit more on the Missouri. I'm going to show you where I'm up to now, and then we'll make a start. Well, what I've done up to now, I've done this section. I put the guns in and the radar, as you can see. That was fiddly to do, that big main radar dish, really fiddly to do. But I've got everything else on there, all the photo etch parts and the two radars either side, and the searchlights and a bit of small radar there, and like the lookout binoculars. I need to find the parts that to go on there off the photo etch, but I'm not sure where it is. It's on one of the metal sprues somewhere, but I'm just going to have to search. So yeah, it's looking quite nice. This took me 2 weeks to do, just this one, to do all this. I'll just put that to one side. So what I'm doing today, I'll find the instructions. I've been skipping all the way through to get the big pieces done. So what I'm going to be doing is this section here, the second funnel, do the radar. Well, it doesn't need it, no, it's just that all of them are done anyway. Get all this done, and then put bits on there, and then I'll be doing this one here. I'll show you there what I'm going to be doing. So let's make a start. So the parts I need here is this piece here, this and this, and these two here. So I'll get them off, because what I'm going to be doing with that, I'll be cutting that out and replacing it with the photo etch. So I'll just get these cut off. I must apologise that I've not shown anything in me doing the build, but doing the photo etch really does take some time to do. And this morning I went for my MOT. The vampires took my blood again. And I was weighed, and my blood pressure taken, and they checked my height. I was 5'7" last time I knew. Now I've gone down to 5'6½". I'm shrinking drastically. Thing as you get older. I'm only 57 next month. Right, so that's them pieces off. So I'll just sand it down. I'm better off using a file. It's a lot easier. Just get that off. I'm going to have to get a nail file. That's not doing it. Get this off here. I don't know how long this video is going to be, But when I start putting the photo etch parts on it, I'll just cut off, get that done, and then I'll show you what I've done. Okay, so what I'll do in a minute, when I've got this piece off here, I'll glue these two together. Some liquid glue, that's gel. I'll tell you something though, I have gone through some glue, liquid. I bought a load of these small tubes because they didn't have the normal size I normally get in the range. And the woman said to me, "What do you want all this glue for?" And I says, "I'm building a very large battleship, which is over 4.5 foot long." I should have seen her face. Put it here. Put a bit in there. I'll tell you something though, I mean, this build is very, very challenging. It's an enjoyable build. I'm loving every minute of it. And you see what I do, even though it's been spray painted already, once everything else is on, I give it another coat of paint, so it looks a lot better. Okay, so we'll get these two together. That's it. Make sure it's all in. Excellent, eh? So before I put this in, let's bring the camera down a bit so you can see a bit more what I'm doing. I'm going to be cutting this out and replacing it with photo etch. I'll tell you something, it's a lot cooler today, because when we had that heat wave, it was literally stifling in here. I mean, I've got a fan, but the thing is though, when I put it on, all it was doing was blowing warm air. I could use a nail. Actually, I've got something here, if I've not lost it. Yeah, it's disappeared. I had a what's it, sander, a bit of sanding, small circle one, sanding paper which goes on my Dremel. And I've got to use my Dremel on this really. enough. And it also says to remove the notches up here. That's exactly what I'll do. Actually, I don't think I did it on the other one. Can't remember, but I'll do it on here. Just make it smooth. So that's that done. So what I'll do, I can add this onto here. Which needs sanding. Get rid of the flash. Okay, so this needs sanding as well. Big chunk. Okay, now we can get this on. Let's see how it goes now. Hang on inside. Well, that's going from the underneath. I just put it in from the underneath. Even though it says go, put it in from the top. Well, which I'll try anyway. Which I'll probably do anyway. Even though it doesn't make any difference, you go from the top or underneath, doesn't really make any difference. It still goes on. Okay. I'll put it in from the bottom. Sometimes you don't want to go in. Right. So hopefully bring it up a bit more, push that down. Okay, now I'll get this glued on. Just like so, and then we'll put this on over the top. Oh, and I got a new table coming today, like a modelling table, and I'll be using that when I put this on its diorama, like I did with the Titanic. But I used the the paste table for that, but my sister's got that. She's had it over a year. Let's all see how this goes on. So that goes on just like so. So what I'll do, I'll use me thin cement. Make sure it's on correctly. Bit of a gap one side, but it should be fine. Just come round that way. And that's that section done. So I'll just pause for a moment while I find the sprue for the photo etch to go over this. What I've done, I've joined these two together. So I'll glue them so they stay in place. Like so, and it'll be stood like that. So what we need to do now is to glue this onto here, making sure it covers the whole area. So it looks like a massive some of this flash off here. should go in. That's it. There we go. Let's push it down like that. So I'll put glue on there so it doesn't move. And that's my shed door closing. A bit breezy. Okay. So make sure it's all down. Doesn't look straight, that. Right, I'll have to do. So what we next need are these pieces here. We need two 603s and one's been bent. I'll try and sort that out. Like so. That's one out. That's two, and then we need these two here. So I lost it then. Okay, so what I'll do, I'll pause the video while I get these attached. So I've done that now with the photo etch, and this now will be put into here. So I'll just glue along here. And try not to touch the, what's it? And for added strength, I'll use this, me thin cement. So try and push it in a bit more. Like that. It's like this will be going on there like that, but not at the moment. So now what I need is the circular part. Just glue that up. Which is a bit bent there, but I'll sort it out. So this now will go on here. I might have to glue all the way round. The edges here, without touching the bits. And don't forget, all this will be resprayed. Picking it up is daunting. Trouble with this glue, it sticks around quickly. Well, I went for some part of it to stick, and then I'll put the rest of the glue on. So as you can see there, it's done. Even though that cross seems to be out, but I tried to get it in, but it just wouldn't have it. So bear with me, guys, while I get the next slot ready. Okay, I've got this next part to go on the side of the funnel here. So I'll get this glued on. And I need some more glue. I'll tell you something, this glue don't half dry up rather quickly. Doesn't give you much chance to use half the time. So I'll just put some glue on here, up there, make sure it's straight, which it is, and there's that one on. And doing the other side, H16 and H17, because it's got a tab on it to go in the slot, but for some unknown reason it won't go in with the tab, so I've had to take it off. But I'll try this one. because the slots is not really wide enough for that tab. I can get that in. Which is not going in. So what I'll do, I'll cut this tab off and sand that down. And glue it on. Making sure where the tab goes, make sure it's straight. And it's bang on. Excuse me. Now the next one we need is Q. H. M. All M's. There's Q, right at the bottom. We need these two here. And the first one we need on this side is Q15, which is this one here. So again, I'll take that off. Sand that down there. Try and do a test fit. Get a flash on there. Do a test fitty. Now that goes in perfectly. So what I'll do, I'll use my thin cement. And then put it on the inside as well. Put some on the top there. And like that Bond, James Bond. And then we'll do the other one with the other side. And let's hope this fits the same. So fanning it, you had a bit of flash on it. And that went in perfectly. So glue on the inside. And the outside. Just like that. Both sides. Now we need E11. E11. So just bear with me guys while I just go and find E11. So I've got E11, this part here. So I'm going to test fit this, make sure it goes in. Yes, it fits nicely. That should have been sanded, that. So I'll do that in a bit. So what I'll do, I'll get some glue on here. Tweezers. And we'll put it in here. No, why isn't it going in? It's just sliding in, just sliding across. So what we'll do, put it in now with our finger, make sure it's straight, and the glue's dried on it already. Try to get it straight as I can. Well, since the glue's dried on it, I'm going to have to use this. Okay, I'll just let that set. Right. So the next thing we need is L36. This L, that's L. Okay, so this goes on the top of the funnel. I want to make sure I've got this the right way round, like so, like that. It fits on there beautifully. So I'll get that glued in place. just like so. Perfect fit. And my phone keeps going off. So what I need here now is some pieces to go in here. So I'll just cut them off. So I've got E2 out, which is this piece here, small bit of piping. Just need to get this bit of flash off. You know, I seem to be spending more of my time sanding off bits. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to use my tweezers for this. I'm going to dip it in the glue and then put it in there like so. Make sure it's straight, and that's coming off, so I need to get that glue down before I knock it off altogether. Even though there's glue on here, but once it's spray painted, that glue will be gone. So that's that one pipe in, because I left the other ones till last on the other one. So on E19, 19. The smallest of them all. And also on Sunday I'll be doing my Titanic. Starting on the promenade deck. It's funny though, we start doing something on the hull and then next we stop. Weird. Because very soon when I get my next parts we'll be at the halfway stage. And there's that second one in. And then the last one will be going on the far side. So I'll just cut it off here, give me something to hold there. I'll cut that off. Tell you what, this is really an enjoyable build. Excuse me. So I've been doing this now, well, with the pause in, it's got on the video 45 minutes. Dip in glue and put it in that side there. Make sure it's straight. Oh, that was stuck now. And that's M3 in there. So the next part, this is going to be a tricky part. I've got to cut out this piece here, from the look of it, I think I'll just get me a plan. Rear funnel is that photo etch here to go all the way around the funnel. So I'll get that done. So 638. So what I'll do, I'll pause the video and cut it out, get it on, and I'll show you when it's done. Okay, there we go. If you can just see that, I put the, you can't see it, can I? Just swap cameras. As you can see there, the photo etch part there, going all the way around. That has taken me the best part of nearly 45 minutes just to do that. Just putting the safety rail round the rear funnel. Nightmare to do, but I got it done. So at least it's looking better now. And I think at the moment I'll leave it there and wait for all that to stick. I had to use gel for that. With it being quicker than the liquid glue, it dries a lot quicker. So, because if I'd have used normal like the normal glue, it wouldn't have stuck. I'd have been here all afternoon doing that. But that's that part done. I just need to put a few more bits on, but I'll do that off camera, and I'll carry on. Well, what I'll do, I'll just keep carrying on off camera, doing the small details, because it does take a lot of time to do them. I mean, the video now is probably coming up to 50 minutes, 55 minutes, and if I'd have been carried on recording this, it would probably be 2 hours to do it. The only time I can do that if I ever went live, but recording a video, you just don't want to be sat there watching me putting all that together, and you probably might get fed up of it. So that'll do for me. So anyway, if you like this video, please give it a massive thumbs up, and if you haven't already subscribed, please subscribe, and don't forget to that notification bell for future videos. So until the next time, guys, you all stay safe, take care, and I'll see you real soon. Bye for now.